live from the Verizon Wireless Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire. It is the NHIAA Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship, and it's here on the NHIAA Network. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. Greg Glynn alongside Cody Pollock with you today, and we are very excited to have you with us. This is going to be a great matchup between two teams that absolutely hate each other. That's right, it's Manchester Central Little Green against Manchester Memorial Crusaders. And Cody, this is a game we've both been looking forward to, and so have these fans.
Yeah, whenever teams live within 3 miles of each other, you know there's some blood and a love-hate relationship between each other. Yeah, you probably see these guys quite a bit, but you probably want to beat them really bad.
So we are just about set to go. Here's how they stack up. Manchester Central, the Little Green, as their head coach is Brian Stone. Manchester Memorial Crusaders, their head coach is Mark Putney. Give you an idea of how these two teams came to this game. Manchester Memorial finished the season 14-4. Manchester Central finished as the number 2 seed. They were also 14-4. Both teams played each other in the regular season. Manchester Central lost back on January 10th, 4-2, and won 4-1 most recently on February 23rd. Should be a good one. We're underway here in the Division I championship game. Behind the net, Memorial now looking to try and bring it out. They work their way up on the left-hand side, sent back into the offensive zone, and it'll be an icing call here early to start this one against the Crusaders. Let's take a look at our goaltending matchup here tonight. In Bellevue will get the start for the Little Green. Bellevue comes in with a 2.34 goals against average, a .893 save percentage. Down at the other end, it'll be Joshua Jacob for the Memorial Crusaders, a goals against average of 2.17 and a .881 save percentage. Off the draw to the left of Jacob, it is won by Memorial, and the Crusaders will send it down the length of the ice again, and icing is waved off. Goes over to the far side boards where it's picked up along the wing, and a big collision there. These two teams are very physical as the puck comes back out to center. McNulty will send it back in to the central end. 14:15 to go first period. Sent all the way down the length of the ice. Memorial retreats back to their own end to get it. That's McNulty. McNulty lost it as he ran into the referee. Centering feed out in front. Now a high slot shot deflected and grabbed there by Jacob on the shot by Malum Green.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity to score there. Tough shot. Couple defenders in the way of the goalie.
Faceoff will come off to the left of Joshua Jacob. He is a senior. Made 16 saves in the semifinals against St. Thomas. 13:55 to go here in the first period. Memorial looking to try and clear it out of their own zone. Sent out by Burgess. Ahead right wing side. Here's Sufit, and it gets a shot on. Sufit nearly had that one in the back of the net. Up to center, a burst of speed. Coming is Pecco. Pecco sends it in deep. Working after it now. Back out to the line. Here's Anderson. Wrist shot. Rebound loose in front. Oh, what a save. Rebound is in the back of the net, but they are going to wave it off. A huge save by Joshua Jacob, and the whistle had blown. So as much as the Little Green had thoughts of taking a 1-0 lead, that is not the case.
Yeah, and looks like Little Green's going to be going pretty deep into their bench here. They kind of have 4 guys come on.
One of the things that Memorial provides in their bench is their depth. They are very deep. They will roll 3 lines here tonight. As the play continues back at center ice, it's Central with it. Coming in, a quick shot on, kicked aside by Jacob. Into the corner, back over left wing boards, picked up by Sprague. His shot goes deflecting wide of the net. There are 2 brothers, Austin Sprague and Devin Sprague, on this Central team. We'll keep them separated for you. Comes over on the right wing side, a quick, nice shot on a sharp shot toward the cage there as Memorial continues to put on pressure. That one off the stick of Jacob Boylan. And Memorial can certainly score. They rallied from down 3 goals in the semifinals to force overtime to eventually win that game as they went on to beat St. Thomas in overtime. Manchester Central advancing with a win 3-1 over number 3 seed Londonderry. Play along the near side boards. Memorial looking to try and keep the offensive pressure on. Held up on the half boards, deflected back out to center. Controlled by Brady McNulty. Lost it, and across the line, cutting in, Trevor Malmgren was offside. 12:26 to go in the first period. Central nothing, Memorial nothing, here on the NHIAA network.
Today's game is brought to you by Joe Carpini and DVM Sports. They specialize in sports recruitment videos, highlight videos, and action photos. Check them out online at dvmsports.com, or you can call 207-893-0010.
12:16 to go in the first. Memorial continues pursuit of the puck. Along the near side boards on the half wall, now trying to clear it out is Duplessis. Duplessis can't clear. Puck floats to the slot, tied up in some feet, and then cleared away by Central as they work to the near side boards, and Duplessis after it right in front of both benches. Both teams feeling each other out here in the early going. Broken stick there for one of the Memorial players, and he has to abandon it. It turns into a 3-on-2. Here's a chance for Memorial, and pushed away on a great check there by the play of Scott Ridabidu. Puck comes back behind the net. Memorial still with pressure on. Back at the point is McNulty with a shot, gets through, and wrapped up by Bellevue.
That one had some hot sauce behind it.
And as he holds on, we'll get a face-off off to his right. 11:32 to go in the first period. We are scoreless here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Manchester Central versus Manchester Memorial. And this is the first time we have had an all-city final in the NHIAA Division I championship game. Here's a backhand shot and an absolute stellar save by Joshua Jacob. Coming in, a good rush from the outside wing by Austin Sprague, but an even better save by Jacob. Keeps the game scoreless with 11:20 to go here in the first period. Off the draw, pushed into the corner, sent around the boards, along the kick plate and shoveled out by Memorial. D-to-D pass, Tack works it over near wing, ahead for Cyrene, and long feed is off the mark. It'll end up being an icing call. 11:03 to go here in the first period. Memorial nothing, Central nothing here on the NHIAA network.
Well, I can tell from watching this game so far how even these teams are in pretty much every aspect of the game. And stay tuned, fans, because this is going to be a good one all the way down to the end.
Off the draw, controlled by Memorial, then backhanded to the half wall, comes out to the line. A blast that never gets through on the shot there from the defenseman from the point, Parker Anderson. Ends up going back down into the Central end. Central with a 2-on-2 rush here. Leading the charge on the left wing side. A blast instead from Stratton is wrapped up by Jacob. As Cody mentioned, we've had a great day of hockey here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Earlier in the first game, Division I girls, it was Hanover 3-1 over Oyster River. Division III championship game, a big upset. John Stark Hopkinton, a 3-2 overtime win over the top-seeded Berlin. And most recently, we just watched Bedford wrap up a 5-2 win over the number 1 seed, Merrimack. So we have had some upsets here today. This is the final game here this evening at the Verizon Wireless Arena, and it will lock up our quadruple header. 10:13 to go first period. Memorial nothing, Central nothing. Back out to center, a quick burst of speed here as the Crusaders charge into the offensive zone. After it behind the net, racing for it is Jacob. Back along the near side boards, controlling it is Williamson. Williamson rolls it around the back wall for Broussard. Back to the wing, controlled now by Burgess, and loses it. It'll go all the way back down into the Memorial end. Flipped ahead by Burgess, and down the length of the ice. This will end up being an icing call. 9:39 to go in the first. Memorial nothing, Central nothing here on the NHIAA network.
To order a DVD or a Blu-ray of today's game, visit ondemandsportingevents.com. All the games feature the play-by-play action and capture the excitement of Championship Saturday. Plus, you can watch instant replays of all the goals in slow motion. For all the details, visit ondemandsportingevents.com.
Good quick save there by Jacob as he steers it off to the right-hand corner, and Memorial looks to start the breakout. Ahead through center, they forge their way through the neutral zone, but have to get back on side. Here's Cyrene with it, bouncing one off the far boards. Again, Memorial will clear the zone, and the little green will come back the other way. Intercepted on the play nicely by Putney. Puts one down deep behind the Central net. Play continues near wall, slid ahead on the pass by Pecco. Up front now, left wing side for Matthew. Matthew battling two Memorial players on the wall. Back out to the line. Matthew trying to get it in front. Here's a shot, turnaround blast. That one is stopped down on the shot by Anderson. Now the rebound comes loose. We're going to get a penalty upcoming here, and it'll be our first of the game. It's going to be a tripping call. It'll go against Memorial, and the little green will go on the power play. 8:36 to go here in the first. We're scoreless.
Yeah, the little engine that could has a chance for here to score on this power play. And these teams actually are smaller than what I've seen today from Berlin and what was the other team? John Stark. They had some bigger players, couple 200-pound 6'6" players, and these players in Division I seem to be much smaller but quick.
A lot of talent out there, that's for sure. As play continues back up to center. Chance here for Central with the power play. Here's a wrist shot. That one from Sprague is wrapped up by Jacob, and he will hold on.
Sprague, the senior forward, and Greg mentioned his brother's on the team. He's got 43 points in the regular season, the most in the conference for Division I.
They have a lot of talented players on their team, and we'll get to that in just a bit as play continues back out on this power play for Central. Over to the wall to the captain, back in front now into the high slot. A shot there off the stick of Tatro is blocked down and guided away by the Crusaders.
Yeah, I don't think Tatro got all of that one.
As the play continues, back up to center, left wing side. Tatro pushes it ahead, and then a trickler down in on Jacob. He'll steer it aside. Leaves it for the defenseman, Pollock. Ethan Pollock reverses the play. Back to the far corner, now drilled around the glass as it comes out to the right point. Quick blast there on a shot by Jake Clark. Over to the far wing, out at the left point. Taken there, though, by Williamson, stolen away and sent down the length of the ice. It ends up going down on Ian Bellevue, who has to make the save. Here comes Central again to center across the red line. Driving it into the zone is Tatro. Comes to the right wing half wall. 26 seconds left on the power play. Block shot in front and sent down the length of the ice again. Central will look to start the breakout. Cutting in his own end and right up to center quickly is Malmgren. Malmgren over the blue line. Stick handles in. Poke checked away there on a nice poke check by Bryce Jacob. Back behind the net. Central controlling possession. Power play comes to an end. So far, Memorial with the only power play. Central with the only power play of the game, and they failed to score.
Yeah, Central getting good initial shots off, but they don't get any second opportunities.
As play continues right in the high slot, we got another penalty. This one is going to go against Central, and Memorial is going to get their chance with the power play and the man advantage with 6:08 to go in the first period. A big chance now for Memorial to try and get on the board. This is going to be a cross-checking call against Parker Anderson. Off the draw, it's controlled by Memorial, near side. Stick handling with it. Chance for Boylan. He gets it down low, far side corner, that's Pollock. Pollock back to Boylan. Stick handles, works it to the near side hash mark. Leaving it out now along the blue line. A shot by Pollock goes wide. Over to the near wing, kept in. And backhanded deep into the corner by Williamson. Now a chance out in front. Turnaround chance. Puck still floating loose as it comes back along the left wing half wall. Played by Williamson. Turnaround shot, hooked down, no call. As a shot comes out to the blue line. Now bounced over to the near side. Williamson with it again. Back out to the right point. A blast, a low liner. That one never got through on the shot by Boylan. Another penalty upcoming. This one's going against Central as well. It'll be a two-man advantage for Memorial for 1 minute and 5 seconds. A big opportunity here early in this game.
Yeah, that was incidental, but they're going to get him for it.
Duplessis will go to the box, tripping the call. And just like that, Memorial has an amazing opportunity here to try and take the lead. Off the draw, back out to the line, cross ice pass, Serene over on the right wing side to Williamson down low, but the shot is blocked away and cleared out by the defense. Retreating to his own end is Williamson, carries it back across the red line, steers it over the blue line, looking out in front. Comes into the corner, slides one back out to the top of the left circle, fires a shot on that. Good wood there by Serene on the wrist shot. Now a chance in front for Sullivan. He couldn't finish. Back the other way, short-handed bid. Here's Tatro. Tatro held up on the half wall. Memorial takes it right back. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Across the line, left wing side, cutting toward the net, cuts in, shot, save, rebound loose, slider in front, another loose play in front, and stopped by Bellevue.
Impressive goalkeeping. Very good there from the Central goalie.
Bellevue comes up with a few saves after a flurry from Memorial on this two-man advantage. Shots on goal in favor of Memorial, 11-8, and they have certainly put on a plethora of shots here on this power play. A two-man advantage. Off the draw, goes all the way around the other side, and they cannot keep it in on the outlet. Back down to the Memorial end. Up to center, steering his way through the neutral zone is Jacob. Jacob's cross ice passes deflected all the way back down into the Memorial end. Here come the Crusaders again. Leading the rush is McNulty. McNulty over the blue line. Goes for the wrist shot. It'll be wrapped up by Ian Bellevue, and he'll hold on.
12 saves for Bellevue now.
They're packing a pretty good punch here. Memorial on their offense. They have thrown a lot of shots on goal here in the early going, especially on this two-man advantage that has just come to an end. They now have a one-man advantage for another 40 seconds. Face off to the right of Bellevue. Off the near side wall into the corner, then rolled around the far wing. Back out to the point. Here's Cyrene with it. His pass deflected, and we're going to get a penalty here on Memorial. As it comes back down to the Central end, they'll get their goaltender off for the extra attacker. They're going to try to hold on to it here for another 19 seconds to get as much power play time as possible, but when it goes into the Memorial end, it's touched up, and we'll get a penalty here. It's going to go against Brady McNulty. It'll be a tripping call, and it will lead eventually to a Central power play.
McNulty handles that puck a lot for Memorial. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with him off the ice.
So off the draw, Central trying to keep the puck inside the offensive zone. Rolls over the near side boards where it's picked up there by Cyrene. Cyrene carries across the center ice logo, brings it in, fires a shot, blocker save. Rebound comes in the high slot, turnaround shot again by Cyrene, and it goes behind the cage. Stick handling his way, trying to get through the slot. Was an interesting decision from Malmgren coming through a very highly contested area, nearly lost the puck. Ends up back in the offensive zone, a quick shot on that trickles through Jacob, but ends up being cleared down the length of the ice by the Memorial defense. 1:15 left here on the Central power play. Sent back up to center, a quick 2-on-1. It's Stratton with it. Sends it over to the left side, shot, score! Devin Sprague finds the twine, and with 2:29 to go in the first period, Central has a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that was gorgeous passing. 2-on-1, fast break. Nothing you can do about that.
A power play goal for Central. It belongs to Devin Sprague on a terrific odd man rush. And credit Tyler Stratton too, because he gave him that great feed. He'll pick up the assist. And just like that, it is Central out in front with a 1-0 lead.
Sprague, the sophomore, is impressive here as he gets some experience, valuable scoring experience in a title game. He's got 2 more years ahead of him.
Off the draw at center, pushed back down into the Memorial offensive zone as they look to try and put the pressure on. Central looking to try and clear it out quickly. We talked about Devin Sprague. He had 19 points during the regular season, 11 goals, so he is one of their best offensive threats. Along the near side boards, Memorial trying to clear it out. Up along the wing, brought ahead now by Jacob. Bounced back behind the Central net. Played to the far side corner boards. Kicked back out to the blue line. A wrist shot from the point off the stick of Joran Haynes is blocked down in front, and Central able to clear it out. They'll go for a line change here with 1:38 to go in the first period. Central with a 1-0 lead over Memorial here in Manchester at the Verizon Wireless Arena, the home of the Manchester Monarchs of the American Hockey League. Backhanded out to center. Played over to the far side boards. D-to-D passing. Cyrene's pass back was off the mark, and as a result, nearly turned into a turnover. Memorial will carry back out to center. Played ahead now by Sufit. Sufit couldn't get it across neutral ice, and as a result, this will end up going back down to the Memorial end. They'll send it down the other way. It'll be an icing call. Under a minute to go, 57 seconds left in the first. Central has a 1-0 lead over Memorial here on the NHIAA network.
You can change your VHS tapes to DVD. All you have to do is go check out digitalvideomagic.com and get more information, or you can call them at 207-893-0010.
Play continues on the far side boards. Good chance there for Central. Banging bodies in front. Going down in a heat was Malmgren. He got roughed up for trying to come toward the Crusaders slot area in their defensive end. Thrown through center on the right wing boards. After it now, Central retreating back to their own end. It's Rabidu trying to go back to his goal to get it. Pushes it up ahead. Chance for Malmgren to level one into the left wing corner. Williamson reverses the play back the other way. Across the red line. Brings it over the blue line. Stick handles in. Looking for a man in front. Finds one. That was a shot there by Jacob Boylan. That deflects to the corner and then is sent down the length of the ice by Central. Icing waved off as Memorial gets to it. On the near side board, sent back out to center. Pinballs around in the neutral zone, but that will end period number 1. Horn sounds, and after 1 period of play, Central has a 1-0 lead on a power play goal by Devin Sprague. Assist to Tyler Stratton. A power play goal has provided Central with a 1-0 lead after 1 period of play. Shots on goal in that first period in favor of Memorial, 13-10. Cody, your thoughts on that first period of this Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship?
It was an exciting one to watch. I think there was 3 parts of the period where momentum swung. It started out, came out in Central's hands, and then when they had that double penalty, came out and I thought for a moment there that Memorial was going to capitalize on the 3-on-5, but they couldn't do it. They got so many shots off. That's why they're leading the shots on goal. And then at the end of the half, when they actually did score, Central, they have all the momentum now.
Yeah, Central right now looking pretty good. They have a 1-0 lead after 1 period of play. Stick around. We'll have the second period coming up here on the NHIAA Network. And welcome back to the Verizon Wireless Arena here in Manchester, New Hampshire. Greg Glynn and Cody Provost with you here as we get ready for second period action. Central with a 1-0 lead over Memorial. The only goal in this one belongs to Devin Sprague on the power play for Central. It came with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first period. That's where we stand entering period number 2. Central dressed in their road green uniforms with black numbers and white trim. Memorial dressed in their home white sweaters, navy blue numbers with a red trim. They'll move from left to right here in this second period. Play continues in the corner, back down in the Central defensive zone, out to the line. A quick shot, and that one goes wide of the net. A good piece of shooting there from Williamson. Just couldn't find the back of the net.
Yeah, good velocity on his shot.
Here's a low liner. That one is blocked down by the defense of Scott Ribideau in front and cleared back out to neutral ice. Ribboned around the boards as it's sent right back in by McNulty. Along the near side glass, chipped off the wall and sent in now by Sullivan. Chance in front there, quick one right in the slot for Jacob Boylan. Over to the wing. Now behind the net, chance in front for a turnaround for Sullivan. Rebound is out in front, 2 whacks at it there for Boylan, but he just couldn't convert. Puck still pinballing around down in the Central end. Wrist shot off the near side boards. That one coming off the stick of Sullivan again. Back behind the net, penalty upcoming. Going to go against Central. So with 13:49 to go in the second period, it'll be the Little Green on a very big power play. Already leading 1-0.
Today's game brought to you by DVM Sports and Joe Carpini. They specialize in sports recruitment videos, highlight videos, and action photos. Check them online at dvmsports.com, or you can call 207-893-0010.
Here's a quick shot there on the stick of Serene that goes wide of the cage. Minute 48 left on the power play for Memorial. In the box for the Little Green. Looking to try and, as we said, Little Green had a penalty on that last play, so Tim Tatro into the box. Memorial here on the power play, and it is their third of the game rather, as they continue to try and get their first goal. Play on the far side boards, kept in by Central here as they try to work short-handed. A chance in front. That one went off the stick of the forward trying to make a play on it. Matthew just couldn't get his stick on it. Memorial comes into his own sliding pass in front through the slot. Sullivan just couldn't get his wood on it. Back over to the near side boards and sent down the length of the ice. Coming way out of his net to play it is the goaltender Jacob, and lucky to get it away from trouble. It ends up back behind the Memorial net.
Yeah, that was gutsy. Gutsy by Jacobs right there.
Especially here with a 1-0 lead for Central. Memorial right now can't afford any more mistakes.
Yeah, scoring's been coming at a premium so far, but you never know, because today the second period has been our scoring period.
Another chance in front, rebound, quick whistle, and they will not count this goal. That was a very quick whistle, and the Memorial fans thought they had the equalizer.
Couple rebounds there, and something Memorial hasn't done. They've really been just taking one-timers.
Faceoff will come off to the left of the goaltender, Ian Bellevue. It is won by Central, and they will try to get it out. Held up on the blue line. Nice play at the stripe by McNulty to keep it in. And leveling it back down the length of the ice is Malmgren. Memorial will retreat to go get it. Bringing it back through center, McNulty with it. Shuffles it over on the right wing side. Here's a chance for Jacob. Jacob lobs it back in the offensive zone. Central back to full strength. Memorial has now failed on 3 power play attempts. As the puck comes back down into the offensive end, Central trying to get something started. Here's a chance now the other end for Memorial. Sliding one in front. Good bid there by Burgess as it comes back along the near wall. Held up on the half boards. Kicked back out to the blue line. Held in by Williamson. Now a slot shot right there off the doorstep by Putney. He just couldn't get it to go. Back along the near sideboards and cleared out. Pushed back in by Memorial. Flipped high into the air. Comes back down in the neutral zone. Here's a chance for an odd man rush if Central can hurry. Carried to the wall is Lugie. We got a penalty upcoming. It's going to go against Memorial. It'll be a cross-checking call. 10:47 to go in the second period. And after Central took a penalty just a few minutes ago, this one will go against Brian Serene, and it will put Memorial shorthanded.
Yeah, these teams just exchanging penalties throughout the game so far at a steady rate.
And here's a chance now for Central to add to their lead. They already lead 1-0. A shot in front deflected off the glove of Jacob. Ends up on the far side boards. Here's a chance now for Memorial. Coming into the zone, firing a shot on, and that one deflects to the corner. 10:22 to go, second period. Central with a 1-0 lead. They're on the power play for another minute and 30 seconds. Here's a short-handed bid for Williamson in the corner. Williamson worked to the wall, muscled to the glass by Tatro. Central will look to escape their own zone. Here is the big Austin Sprague, the forward at 200 pounds. The senior works his way in the offensive zone but loses the puck. And again, Memorial clears. 200 feet later, picked up by Central. And here come the Little Green. Stick handling through center along the near side. Stick handling his way, trying to get through the defense was Anderson, but he couldn't do anything with it. Again, Memorial will lob it down the length of the rink. 9:36 to go here in the second period. Central with a 1-0 lead over Memorial. Central still on the power play for another 42 seconds. Stick handling with it near wall. Here's Sprague. Sprague, who has the only goal so far in this game, trying to help Central build their lead, but a lot of play in the neutral zone right now as the teams go back and forth. And finally, Brady McNulty sends it down the length of the ice, the senior defenseman for Memorial.
Yeah, nobody able to take complete possession and set something up on the offensive side.
Central penetrates in the offensive zone. After it, there is Malmgren. Malmgren works it to the far side wall, had it stripped off his stick by Sullivan. Sullivan stick handles over the blue line. Kicks a hip check, keeps on going. Sullivan tries a centering bid. Team's now back at full strength after Brian Serene pops out of the box. Here's a 2-on-1 developing. Shot off the crossbar as that one rings the iron from Devin Sprague, bidding for his second of the night. Back out now to the blue line. Held in their own zone by Central right now, playing a little D-to-D passing as they try to clear it out.
Both teams playing some textbook D, just staying at home, throwing in a poke check, and after a couple, they're usually getting the puck out of there.
8:10 to go, second period. Central looking to try and alleviate some of the pressure here. They'll send it to center ice. Reversing the play is Williamson. Stick handles through traffic. High slot. A wrist shot blocker to side on the save by Bellevue. Back in the corner, another chance in the slot. This one trickles out to the blue line. Central again trying to clear. Along the near side, Glass. Taken away. Nice play there by Duplessis as he's able to get it outside the zone. Takes a check on the wall, but keeps on going. Centering feed. Just couldn't find his man on the doorstep as he was trying to connect on the far side wing and just could not connect. His man he was looking for was Pacheco, and he could not find it as Pacheco just was right on the doorstep but didn't have his stick in the right spot. 7:28 to go here in the second period. Central with a 1-0 lead over Memorial.
To order a DVD or a Blu-ray of today's game, visit ondemandsportingevents.com. All the games feature the play-by-play action and capture the excitement of Championship Saturday. And you can also watch the replays of all the goals in slow motion. For more details, just visit ondemandsportingevents.com.
Central looking to try and get something going. Memorial has other ideas. Here's a chance on a shot there by Burgess that goes wide of the net. Back along the near side board, 7:03 to go here in the second period. Central trying to clear it out. The captain with it right now as he works it to center. That's Mitchell Fortin. Actually had a broken arm for most of the year. He scored the game winner against Londonderry. Back behind the Memorial net, stick handling with it, coming out goal line extended to the right. Up to center, working his way to the neutral zone is Cyrene. Finally had it poke checked off his stick. It floats back to center.
Londonderry,
6:33 to go. Go ahead.
Londonderry, the number 3 team, they're a very strong team as well, and it just shows the confidence that this Central team has coming into this game. They had a more difficult matchup than Memorial.
6:16 to go here in the second period. Memorial has 21 shots on goal here so far tonight compared to the 11 for Central, but it's Central with a 1-0 lead and 6:12 to go in the second period. Again, these two teams split the regular season meetings. Manchester lost the first game back on January 10th and then beat Memorial on February 23rd in a 4-1 win.
So far in this period, Central has only gotten one or two shots on goal, and they've really been getting the ball centered well, but no one has been there to score it, just like that opportunity.
Puck comes along the near side boards where it's stick handled back to center by McNulty. Takes the puck through center and then pushes it over the blue line, and it's shoveled in on the backhand by Brendan Sullivan. They'll have to get back on side as they do, and they forecheck away. Up along the near side half wall. Memorial able to keep it in. Ethan Pollock shoots it in. He had a hat trick against St. Thomas in the semis. Broke out of a big scoring drought for him. 5:15 to go here in the second period. Central, though, with a 1-0 lead. Boy, this game is flying by for Memorial. As I'm sure Central feels like they just can't get through this thing quick enough, because it's one thing to be playing with a lead, but they continue to put pressure on here as they enter into the offensive zone again. This time led by Noah Duplessis. Duplessis battling in the corner like a border collie as it comes back out on the left-hand side. Chasing after it along the wing is Boylan. Boylan for Memorial, able to bring it towards center ice. Get some help here from his defenseman, Serene. Serene will level one back behind the net. The Memorial fans trying to urge on their team here in the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship in the state of New Hampshire tonight. This is the final of 4 games we had for you here on the NHIAA Network. Glad to be with you. Greg Glynn and Cody Provost with you. Big check along the near side boards. Memorial player goes down in a heat penalty upcoming. Jordan Hayes pays the price, but it'll be a Memorial power play with 4:09 to go in the second period, and this may be their opportunity. Heading to the box is going to be John Matthew.
Yeah, I believe that's the fourth, or I think it's the fourth time a Central player has been in the penalty box just into the second period. Well, a little ways into the second period.
And Memorial has obviously failed to score on all 4 of those attempts so far, this being their 4th. 4 minutes left here in the second period. Elbowing was the call against Matthew as this shot comes in, deflected high and up and into the mesh. So far, a pretty evenly played game between these two teams who know each other so well. Faceoff will come off to the left of the goaltender for the Little Green, Ian Bellevue. Pollock kicked out of the draw. Boylan will come in to take it instead. Battles on the faceoff and able to push it down in the corner. Gets back quickly to his position at the point. Fires a shot on here on the power play. 1:32 left on the man advantage. Work to the near side wall. Trying to clear it out is Central as they finally are able to forge the puck back out to neutral ice. Austin Sprague there. Great job to work it out to center. He leads Division I in points with 43. He also leads in goals with 25. Here's a chance now for Memorial, cutting in along the left wing wall. Stolen away, looking to break back the other way is Sprague. Couldn't do it. Instead, a chance right on the doorstep there for Pollock. He deflects it wide of the cage. Back over to the wing. Centering bid, redirected. It goes wide of the net. Back to the near side corner. Stick handling it is Sullivan. Sullivan tried to dish it back out to the blue line. The pass is off the mark and all the way back down to the Memorial end.
One way to tell how this Division I is a little more talented than the rest of the divisions. I'll let you go ahead and
as the puck is continuing.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, Cody.
One way to tell that this division is much more talented is that you don't see the dominance like you saw with Connor Jewett, who had 88 points this year.
Yep. And
set the goals record for the state. But he was in D3, and I saw a quote in the paper that said his coach was saying, well, in all honesty, if we were still D1, which is Berlin's first year at D3, that he probably wouldn't have broke the record.
Yeah.
And as you see, Austin Sprague had 43 points total throughout the year, and it's difficult to score in this tougher division.
There's a big check there as Brady McNulty lays his lumber on the player from Central, which was Mitchell Fortin, who's probably still feeling that one. 1:56 to go in the second period. Memorial is starting to certainly feel some pressure now as this is a one-goal game. A backhand shot, that one off the stick of Jacob, steered aside by the goaltender Bellevue, who has played very well tonight. He has stopped all 22 shots from Memorial as this play whistled down for offside.
Today's game's produced by Joe Carpini and DVM Sports. DVM Sports specializes in sport recruitment videos, highlight videos, and action photos. Check them out online at dvmsports.com. Or you can call 207-893-0010.
Boy, you look back, Memorial now 0 for 4 on all of their power plays so far here tonight. And if they look back, that may be one of the reasons why they say to themselves that they were unable to get the job done. But we've got a long way to go in this one. 1:29 to go in the second period. Central still with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we've seen one overtime game today. I wouldn't be surprised to see another one here. You were telling me the same thing earlier, Greg. These teams are pretty evenly matched. They're
very evenly matched, and they, to put it bluntly, hate each other. As the puck comes toward the net, a chance in front, and the rebound kicked away. These two teams in the same city. The first time we've had an all-city final, and a penalty upcoming, but before that, Memorial scores!
Beautiful.
Kyle Broussard looks like he's the one who pounded it home. And as a result, we're tied at 1 with 1:10 to go in the second period. Brand new hockey game.
Nice put back, and just way to be there when you follow your teammate's shot.
So it is an even strength goal, and Kyle Broussard was right there at the right place at the right time. So Broussard will pick up the goal. It is a very important goal for Memorial as it ties the game. Right now, I believe they're just making sure that the referees are on the same page, that was a good goal. The only argument here certainly could be a high stick or a kicking motion. Memorial probably feels like it should be 2-1 because of that early whistle on a goal that they thought they had earlier as well. But both teams have had a goal called back, so.
Yeah, it's all tied up now, and the fans over here on the side that we're sitting on, it looks like it's the Central fans. It's a pool of red in front of us. Fired up.
They're both going back and forth at each other. It's been an amazing atmosphere here tonight. And with 1 minute to go here in the second period, we're getting the announcement that it is Broussard. He does get the goal. That makes it official. And as a result, we've got a brand new hockey game. We're tied at 1:50 seconds or so left here in the second period, and both of these two teams now looking to try and win a state championship, and they're probably going to have to do it in the final period. Save there by Bellevue, and he'll hold on.
Well, it's been all Memorial in this period. They've added on, looks like 15, plus 15 on the shots on goal category.
Yeah, they have 26 total shots on goal to Central's 11, so that gives you a good indication of how this second period has been. Here's a shot on a turnaround blast by Pollock, knocked down, never got through. Sent all the way down the length of the ice. Now this is something that a lot of coaches in Division I have talked about with this Memorial team. The fact that they can roll 3 lines is a very important part of their depth, because as we get later into this game, they are going to have more endurance and they're going to have more necessarily talent through their 3 lines as perhaps their competition, which is something they have seen throughout the year, which is why they went 14-4.
Yep, I agree with you there.
Here's a chance now for Memorial to try and take the lead. A shot from the point by Williamson over the crossbar. Controlling in the corner now is Malmgren. Clears it back to the center ice circle, but that'll do it for period number 2. The fans for Memorial have to be happy with what they saw in that second period. They get the equalizer, and they are out shooting Central 27-11. 2 periods in the books, 30 minutes complete. We are tied at 1 here in the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship game on the NHIAA Network. And welcome back to the Verizon Wireless Arena here in Manchester, New Hampshire, where it is 1-1 Memorial and Central. As the play comes back over down in the Memorial defensive zone. Trying to work it out of their own end here, as we have had a great game between these two teams. As the puck comes back out to Central along the offensive zone rush here. A quick shot blocker to side by the goaltender Joshua Jacob. Central again trying to start the offense here as they work their way in. A nice fresh sheet of ice. 14-14 to go in the third period between these two teams, and they might need more than just one fresh sheet here. The way this game has gone, we might need overtime to settle this one. Puck over on the far side boards. Rink wide pass. Nice speed. Here comes into the zone. Malmgren gets a shot on, and the rebound comes back out to the blue line, and they can't keep it in. It'll go back down into the Memorial end. Back up to center. Here come the Crusaders. Chance to try and take the lead for the first time tonight. Back down in the Memorial end. Chasing after it is Adam Tack. Tackle on the half wall. Back up to center. Chance now to break it out for Broussard. Broussard cuts in left wing wall. Hammered to the glass, but keeps on going. Trucks his way down to the corner. Slides it around the goal over to the far side half wall. Pass ends up on the stick there on the far side, and a quick little wrister by Jacob Boylan that is stopped down, and Central decides they're going to clear this thing down the length of the ice. 13:08 to go in the third. Memorial 1 and Central 1. Glad you could join us here on the NHIAA network, as we have seen two very good teams here tonight in the final of our quadruple header. We're glad you could join us here tonight. It has been a great day of hockey here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. We want to thank everyone that's been tweeting using our hashtag NHHockey. Also want to thank John Doyle for tuning in. Had some funny comments about our broadcast on the webcast. We appreciate everybody that tuned in as play continues here in neutral ice. 12:28 to go here in the third period. Here comes Central with a chance to try and take the lead. Big hit at center. Wow, the hits keep on coming here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Both these two teams sensing the urgency. Puck comes along the near side boards, picked up again by Ethan Pollock. Pollock sends it to center, gets some help from his forward, Boylan, who sends it in deep. Chasing after it for Central along the far side boards, burst of speed through center. Here comes Austin Sprague. Sprague over the blue line, had it poke checked off his stick. The captain gets it back, sends it over on the right wing hash mark, where it's picked up by Lugie. Lugie tried to get it back toward the slot, instead cleared out by Memorial on the right wing boards. Boylan with it. Now, a big check right in front of the Central bench, and that's that area where that stanchion comes and meets the bench, and you can bet he's going to look for redemption as Pollock goes back to return the favor on Sprague. Puck around the near side boards, picked up at the top of the left circle. Quick shot on. Good offensive surge here from Memorial. Jordan Hayes with that last opportunity. Chance for Central to clear. Kept in at the right point by Serene. Along the right wing circle. Quick shot by Hayes goes wide of the net. 11:08 to go in the third. We're tied at 1. Up along the wing. Oh, very close there to being too many men on the ice against Memorial. And with this, it'll be an icing call. 11:02 to go in the third period. They were making a line change right in front of the Memorial bench. And the puck came down on the icing and nearly deflected off one of the Memorial players. Face off here off to the right of Ian Bellevue. Won by Central, push to center. Chance here for a quick opportunity on the left-hand side. Getting the shot off there was Sprague, Devin Sprague, bidding for his second of the night. Comes back over along the Far side boards where it goes circling back behind the Central net. Tripped up on the play. Penalty upcoming. Good hustle there by the defenseman for Central. Jake Clark going back to get it. Forced the issue, and Adam Tack takes the penalty. It'll be a tripping call. Or they're going to call this one hooking. Could have probably gone either way. We'll take a look at it here as the video board. Yeah, he got him on the leg, so that'll put him in the box, and it'll give Central a chance on the power play. So far tonight, Central is 1 for 3 with the man advantage. Off the draw, comes back out to the blue line. Held in at the point by Anderson. Down low, deflected, and then cleared down the length of the ice by the Memorial defense. 10:17 to go, third period. Back up to center, here comes Central. Across the red line, streaking in, right wing side, here's Malmgren. Malmgren works his way down low, but lost the puck in the process. Coming out of that goalie restricted area that they use here at the Verizon Wireless Arena for the American Hockey League games is Colin Williamson, who goes D-to-D with his defensive partner, and they clear it all the way down the length of the ice. Tracking it down is Anderson, and we're going to get a high stick call here that will stop play. 9:50 to go in the third. Power play has 1 minute and 15 seconds left on it for Central. Face off here off to the left of Ian Bellevue. Won by the Little Green, who are looking to try and win the state title here tonight over this Memorial team. And these two teams have battled so much this year, and very evenly contested games as another quick shot comes short-handed from Boylan, forcing Bellevue to make the save. Again, the two teams split the regular season series. Manchester Central lost to Memorial on January 10th and then beat them 4-1 in the most recent game on February 23rd. These two rivals playing in the first all-city final. Face off here coming off to the left of Ian Bellevue. .9:30 and counting to go here in the third period. Off the draw, kept in by Memorial. Ryan Serene's had a very good game here so far tonight for Memorial as Central looks to try and get the offense going. Cole Anderson will wrap it around the wall. The sophomore chases after it, and Memorial backhands it right back down the length of the ice to kill off a few more precious seconds on this Central power play. 27 seconds left with a man advantage. Long outlet pass is off the mark, and as a result, Memorial will clear it right back down the length of the ice. Back over on the far wing. Stick handling his way to center. Here's Austin Sprague. Sprague over the blue line, drops it in on the kick plate, and then cleared away by Memorial again, and all the way down the length of the ice, and that'll just about do it. Adam Tack sending that one down. Power play comes to an end. Memorial's back to full strength. Central looking to try and exit out of their own zone. Good forechecking pressure here by Memorial. Creates a turnover in the neutral zone. Cutting in right wing side. Chance here for Williamson. Stick handling, that it knocked off his stick. Now dangles down in the corner. Puck over on the near side half wall. Stick handling with it for Central is Noah Duplessis. He takes a hard hit on the boards. Puck turned over, and here comes Memorial right back. Sent back behind the net, rolling along the near side boards. 8:02 to go. Third period. Memorial 1, Central 1. Back over to the far side boards. Broussard brings it over the blue line. Play whistle down for offside. Today's game being produced by Joe Carbini and DBM Sports. DBM Sports specializes in sports recruitment videos, highlight videos, and action photos. Check them out online at dbmsports.com or call 207-893-0010. We shoot, you score. Off the draw in the neutral zone, pushed right back in by Memorial. Good play on the defenseman there by Adam Tack, a senior, as it's sent back in along the left wing side. Now brought back the other way by Central. Across the red line, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Brought into the zone by Stratton. Stratton holds on to in the corner. Behind the net. Pass is picked off. Bouncing around. Finally comes out in front. Squirts loose toward the crease. Bounce back over to the corner now. Malmgren goes after it. Sends it around the near side boards. Memorial will look to start the breakout. Quickly ahead to center. Chasing after it is Boylan. Bounces it off the back wall. Again, Memorial outshooting Central 31-11. Central has not had a shot on goal in this period according to the scoreboard. Good defensive back checking there. Able to create havoc for the Central offense, who, as we said, has been stymied here in this third period. An icing call will go against Memorial, and we'll bring it back down into the Crusader defensive zone. Looking for the perfect gift or want to spruce up your home? Have 365 Digital Photography capture a unique action shot of your sports star or favorite location and turn it into a custom fathead. Bigger is always better. Visit 365digitalphotography.com. 6:48 to go here in the third period. Again, Memorial will ice the puck, and we will see another face-off down in the Memorial defensive zone. Again, you're watching the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship here on the NHIAA network. We appreciate you joining us. A lot of loyal fans out there today. 4 games here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Thank the staff that have been up here with us as well, and all of our production crew that have made this one possible. We're glad we could bring it to you. 6:30 to go here in the third period. It is still 1-1 and a big collision on the far side. Getting up slowly is Serene. He has played a big factor, like we said, in this game. Excuse me, rather, that was actually Brendan Sullivan getting back up to his feet. He's chasing after the puck right now. Over to the far wing, it's Tack with it. Tack gets some help from the forward Pollock and pushing it back out to neutral ice. Memorial right back to answer. A 3-on-2 if they hurry. A backhand shot goes over the crossbar, whizzing past the shoulder of Bellevue. Good shot on there by Sullivan, just couldn't find the mark. 5:45 to go in the third period. 1-1 game here in the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship in the state of New Hampshire today. Up along the near side boards. Picked up along the boards right in front of the Memorial bench. Sent back in by Jake Clark. Clark now has to track down his man, Bryce Jacob, coming in. Gets a shot off and a kick save by Bellevue. Rebound goes to the corner. Anxious moments here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. We're tied 1-1 in the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship. Back in front, Memorial shot off the post. Rebound out in front, and it's tied up. Now rebound still loose. And the whistle did not blow here earlier in the game, an early whistle. This time, no whistle. And Central tries to capitalize the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Cut into the zone. A wrist shot off the stick of Matthew. Goes off the back glass. Tumbling down. We're going to get a penalty here as Brady McNulty went down. It'll be a power play for Memorial. 4:43 to go in the third. A very big power play for the Crusaders and a chance to try and take the lead. They show the replay here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. And the penalty will go against John Matthew. And as a result, Crusaders go on the power play. They will take a timeout to discuss this opportunity. Again, they have struggled on the power play here tonight. They are 0 for 4. This will be their 5th chance with the man advantage, and it comes at a very opportunistic time. "34 shots on goal Memorial has put toward the Central goaltender in Bellevue tonight, and he has certainly answered the call, making 33 saves. Down at the other end, it has been 11 stops for Memorial's Joshua Jacob. And that is one of the reasons why we are tied at 1. Great goaltending on display here tonight at the Verizon Wireless Arena. So 4:43 to go in the third. A power play upcoming for Memorial and a chance to take the lead. It would be their first lead of the game. Faceoff will come off to the left of the Central goaltender, Ian Bellevue. On the draw, won by Memorial. Quick wrist shot there, whizzes wide, and comes along the near side boards. Tied up in the corner. Players fight for it along the wing. Back out to the left point. And unable to keep it in is Colin Williamson. It comes back out to the center ice circle. He rattles one around the kick plate. Ends up back behind the Central net. A laser around the wall the other way, cleared out by Central. And all the way down. 1:30 left on the man advantage. Back to get it. Scrambling for it is Williamson. Williamson has to fight off the pressure here from Noah Duplessis. He's got him tied up in that far side corner. Good pressure here from Central on the forecheck with 3:58 to go in the third. Now to center, stick handling along the left wing boards. Here's a chance now for Pollock. Pollock centering bid, deflected wide. Back over to the near wing and sent all the way down the length of the ice. 1 minute left on the power play for Memorial. 3:43 to go here in the third period. Back up to center ice. The Crusaders looking to charge their way into the offensive zone. Held up momentarily by the defense of Parker Anderson. They'll try entry on the other side as it's shuffled in along the right wing boards by Brady Sufit. Now pushing a shot toward the net is Brendan Sullivan. Another chance at it. Here's this one off the stick of Williamson, pinching down low, shot, score! Out in front, the rebound comes to Serene, and he scores! It's a power play goal. 3:11 to go in the third. Memorial has their first lead of the game. It's a power play goal. Ryan Serene standing on the doorstep, waiting for it. And with 3:11 to go here in the third period, Memorial has taken their first lead of the game. So the faceoff will come back out at center ice, and Memorial, a power play goal. Ryan Serene will get the goal. And right now, the junior has to feel like he is on top of the world. But Memorial has got to finish the job. 2:47 to go in the third. They've got a 1-goal lead here in the Division I state championship game. Memorial looking to work the puck loose at center. Here's a chance now for Jacob. Bryce Jacob across the blue line, held up there by traffic. And Mitchell Fortin able to take it away from him and create some trouble as he was trying to enter the zone. Both teams right now have got fresh lines out on the ice. 2:20 to go here in the third. Chance to come in for Austin Sprague. He enters in on the left-hand side. Roughed up along the wall, loses the puck, goes back behind the net. Ryan Serene has it. Serene works it back out to center ice. Jake Clark, the sophomore defenseman, able to get across the blue line, dumps it in, ends up being a shot on Jacob, steers it aside. Back out to the left point, held in there by Ribideau. Chance in front for Central now. A backhand shot deflected back to the corner. 1:45 to go in the third, and the puck deflected out of play with a 1:44 to go here in the third period. Memorial has a 2-1 lead. They have outshot Central 36-12. And the face-off here will come off to the right of Joshua Jacob, but not before Central takes their timeout, and they will talk this one over. Want to remind you today's game being produced by Joe Carbini and DVM Sports. DVM Sports specializes in sports recruitment videos, highlight videos, and action photos. Check them out online at dvmsports.com or call 207-893-0010. We shoot, you score. So we'll reset this one for you. Memorial has recently taken a 2-1 lead on a power play goal by Brian Serene. They lead 2-1 here in the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship. Memorial has outshot Central 36-12. Central has just used their timeout. Memorial already used their timeout. And there is 1:44 left to go here in the third period. A face-off will come off to the right of Joshua Jacob. The Memorial fans are on the video board and they are planning to hopefully celebrate a state championship, but I think Central might have something to say about that. Central has pulled their goaltender in an effort to get the extra attacker on and try and get the equalizer. Off the draw, controlled by Central, out in front, rebound is loose, and another whack at it, it's in the back of the net! Central scores! So many bodies in front, and back to his feet is the goal scorer, Mitchell Fortin. And just like that, we're tied at 2. The play that they drew up by Brian Stone, the head coach, coming out of that timeout, will certainly be one we all look back at and say, wow, that worked out really well. And so Fortin gets the goal, tying the game at 2. And after already having one overtime game here today, we might be headed for another one, as this icing call goes against Memorial with 1:28 to go in the third period. Face-off off to the right of the goaltender Jacob. It's won by Memorial. Here they come. Odd man rush if they can hurry. Across the line, streaking in is Sullivan. He tries to center one, goes over the near side boards. Up along the wing, pushed back out to center, leveled back into the corner by Brady McNulty. Back over to the boards. Big collision in the corner. Chasing after the loose puck is Stratton. Along the near side wing, brought up along the boards and backhanded out of the zone by Malmgren. It's a 2-on-2. Stick handling with it was Stratton, lost a handle, goes over to the right-hand side and then cleared out by Memorial. This one waved off for icing. So with 47 seconds left in the third, we're still tied at 2. Along the near side boards, chipped out along the wing. Central trying to clear. Held up on the half boards momentarily. Now a long outlet pass, that one intended for Malmgren. Couldn't get his stick on it. Now Memorial will try and come back the other way. 29 seconds left. Here's a backhander off the stick there of Bellevue. Redirects it to the corner. Outlet pass quickly up to center. Here's Anderson with it. Ahead left wing side. Finds Fortin. Fortin's shot goes wide of the net. Into the near side corner with 15 seconds to go. Back along the wing boards. Now Memorial trying to clear it out. Tied up right in front of the Memorial bench. Out to the red line. Cutting in is Anderson. 3 seconds left. Push to the corner and we're going to overtime. The horn sounds, and with the score tied at 2, we've got free hockey for you. Memorial 2, Central 2, overtime coming up in about 15 minutes here on the NHIAA Network. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the Verizon Wireless Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire. Greg Glynn with you here as Memorial and Central go to overtime in the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship here on the NHIAA Network. Glad you're with us. This is the fourth and final game of the championship games here at the Verizon Wireless Arena today. We're glad you're with us. And we don't know how long it's going to take to crown a champion. That's the beauty of it all. Off the draw at center ice. Memorial controls back in their own zone. It's sudden death overtime. They will play 15 minutes, then they will resurface the ice again if they need to, and will play more overtime. Here's a shot on the left-hand side, goes wide of the net. Back behind the net, stick handling with it. Tripped up, going down is Sullivan. No call coming. Central will bring it back out the other way. Stolen away, nice back checking there by Memorial. Puck comes to the wing and sent deep. Outlet pass up to center, long feed is off the mark. You have to figure some of these players getting severely tired out there after playing a full game, playing the games on Wednesday in the semifinals. And then here today on Championship Saturday as we wrap up our coverage with the fourth and final game here, the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship. 2-2 the score here in overtime. 14:10 left in the first overtime period. Back over to the far side wall, controlled by Memorial. Stick handling with it, Serene. Serene brings it over the blue line. Sends one toward the net, rebound out in front, and it's cleared away. Back over to the near side boards. Good job there by the defense. Some help from Lugie to get it out of the crease area. Here's a chance down low, looking to try and connect with Burgess. He couldn't get his stick on it. Central controls back in their own zone. Handling it there is Lugie. Lugie back up to center. Chance now. Baking over the blue line is Sprague. Sprague at the shot off wide of the net. Goes over to the far side corner. Stratton with it. Now leaving it behind the net. That's Sprague again. Far side board. Centering. Shot there by Jake Clark. Goes wide of the net. Back out to the point. Held along the near side half wall. Breaking it out along the right wing. Here's a chance now to get it out for Sullivan. Back over to the far side boards, played ahead by Tack. Tack falls down, and the puck rolls in to the central end. Back along the near side half board, chance here as Burgess cuts behind the net. Burgess, stick handling, centers one out in front, and it goes off the skate of Tack, held on to by the goaltender Bellevue. Oh, baby. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to get in the back of the net. 12:50 to go here in overtime. Memorial 2, Central 2. Glad you could join us for the NHIAA Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship. We're in overtime as the puck goes over to the far side boards, picked up along the wing. Sent out to center, chasing after it. Here's Fortin. Fortin couldn't handle the pass. Now he'll try and shovel it back in on the backhand. He's one of the captains on this Central team. Rink wide pass on the wing, back over to Fortin. His rink wide pass ends up in the far side corner where Sprague will give chase. Along the half wall, Williamson trying to work it out. Pushed up to the blue line. Held on to there by Austin Sprague. He leads all of Division I with points and goals. 43 points during the regular season, 25 goals. 12:04 to go in overtime. Back up to center and sent down the length of the ice. This will end up being an icing call with 11:59 to go in OT. When was the last time you watched a VHS tape? Chances are you've got great memories on VHS, but if you don't have a VHS anymore, you don't want to lose them. Don't worry, Digital Video Magic can help. Preserve those memories, transfer all your VHS tapes to DVD so you can cherish them forever. Learn more. Call Digital Video Magic at 207-893-0010 or visit digitalvideomagic.com. Here's a chance cutting in. It's Burgess, shot, and underneath all of those players, the puck is now behind the net. Along the back wall, skirting out is Burgess in front, score! The rebound came loose Adam Tack may have got a piece of it, and Memorial ends it. The final score, 3-2 in overtime. 11:39 to go. Burgess with the initial shot. Tack may have whacked home the rebound as he beats Bellevue. And just like that, Memorial is your 2013 NHIAA Division I champions. And they couldn't be happier. A huge win for this program as they continue to establish their program and, of course, their crosstown rival right here in the same city. And these rivals fought a lot this year. An emotional win for this Memorial High School program. Their fans thrilled after the goal there by Adam Tack, who got the rebound. 41 shots on goal tonight for Memorial, 16 shots for Central. Memorial ends up winning it by the final score of 3-2 in overtime. We do want to get official confirmation on that goal, so we will have that for you here. We aren't going anywhere. We also invite you to stay tuned as the teams continue to celebrate their seasons. Obviously a great year for Central, but Memorial captures the crown. They have not made an announcement on the goal, but Adam Tack was the one who knocked it home. And as a result, Memorial is state champs in 2013. There is nobody better in the Granite State than Manchester Memorial Crusaders. So, a amazing goal early in overtime. We didn't have to wait that long. 11:39 left on the clock in the first overtime. And Memorial wins the Division I Boys Ice Hockey Championship. Want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in today. Throughout the course of the day, if you joined us in the beginning, you joined us in the end, you joined us for all 4 games, we appreciate your support, and we're glad you could be part of our broadcast. We will conclude tonight with the final championship presentation, but that's going to do it from here. Again, the final score, Memorial wins it 3-2 in overtime against Central. And for our entire broadcast team throughout the course of the day, for my broadcast partner, Cody Provost, our producer, Joe Carpini, and the entire broadcasting team, I'm Greg Glynn. We're glad you could tune in. Memorial, your state champs. Good night, everybody.
Last take up